Hi, welcome to the first lesson in the Adaptation project. For those students working online in 2020, today's date is Tuesday, November 3rd. So for our first official lesson of the Adaptation project, we'll be doing a lesson adapted from the website Mack. If you are ready, begin with today's warm-up. The question is, what is an adaptation? This is very similar to yesterday's warm-up question where you were guessing what an adaptation is. Today, I'd like you to look up the definition either in the green books or online. Pause the video and answer today's warm-up in your binder. Make sure you write today's date and make sure you're writing on the new page for the second marking period. So for today's lesson, it's very helpful to click on this link which takes you to today's lesson plan. So let's go there together. You can see that this is lesson 1 from Mosa Mack and today's learning targets at the top, as well as the warm-up. So today we're going to be using a Mosa Mack mind map vocabulary sheet, a video from Mosa Mack website, and some questions that go with. If you're working from this lesson at school, your teacher will provide to you a copy of the mind map vocab sheet. It's up to the teacher whether or not they want to do the vocab sheet before or after the episode video. If you are printing from home, you can use this link to print pages 2 and 3 for the activity at home. This is our notes for today, and the activity looks like this. We are taking the vocabulary tags, writing the definitions on the back, and putting them in the correct location. This goes with the Mosa Mack video about the peppered moths and how they've adapted over the past 100 years with environmental changes. You can see what this should look like when it's finished by clicking on this link here. So if you'd like to work on the mind map first, pause the video and work on cutting and pasting and writing the definitions on the back of each vocab word. If you'd like to start with the episode video, you can click here and it will take you to a recorded video from the website Mosa Mack. Now, it's very helpful if you read the episode questions prior to watching the video, but it's not necessary. Once you watched the video and completed the image of the mind map and have all the vocab words in the right place, please go on to the episode questions. I've created a Google Doc that matches the episode questions that go with the Mosa Mack video. If you get stumped on some of these questions, feel free to go back and watch the video again. It's not very long. This can be copied and pasted into Echo, or if you do it on paper at school, turned into the turn-in folders. Now, it might be that this is where we end for the day in class. If that's the case, when you come back, plan on answering the 5 Mosa Mack exit questions in class as the warm-up for the next day. If you have time at the end of this lesson, you can feel free to do that. However, please note that you only get 1 attempt at these exit questions in Echo, and it is automatically graded. Let's take a look at where those questions are. Just in case your Echo tab doesn't take you to the second marking period automatically, use the drop-down and click on Adaptations and Natural Selection. Click in the Project Lesson folder, and then click on Lesson 1 Exit Questions. This will allow you to start, and you are only allowed 1 attempt. You can have your mind map out, you can have your episode questions out, but you only get 1 attempt and you have to work by yourself. So this concludes Lesson 1's activities. Students in class may continue this in the next class period. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or use the Remind app to send me a message.